Well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Hey everybody, welcome all you Architects of Fate. Sorry we took a little longer letting you get to see all the pretty graphics we have for this. Welcome to the Expanse short shot. And my name is Simon. I am I've been drafted into into running this game, but I barely know the universe for. So it's going to be an interesting time, people. What we're doing is we're going to play the quick start rules for so the Expanse by Green Ronin Games. It's the age. I think it's called the age system. It's very narrative. It's very much in fitting kind of with how the a lot of us work and play here at Architects. And we're gonna welcome some new players, and we're also gonna welcome some old ones. As far as I know, almost nobody has played together before, so we got a whole new mess of people for me to mess with. And what I want to do is I'm going to go on the screen order if I can, whatever order that is, because you don't know where I'm starting. But Eddie, Merc Puppy, would you introduce yourself and a little bit about your character?
All right. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Merc Puppy. Tonight I'm playing the character Addison Grant, also known as Addy. He's a Martian man who's works as the engineer. I believe the engineer. He's a happy-go-lucky fella who's a middle class, but maybe a little bit lower middle class. He's likes going around, traveling, fixing things, making friends, just having a good time.
Okay. Is there anything you're kind of hoping will happen or excited about?
Making friends and fixing stuff.
Okay, I was thinking you as a player, but that's okay.
Not dying.
Not dying. Okay, I will work on that. No promises though. I'd like to also next introduce Artemis. He's actually new to the channel, everybody. So hey, welcome to him.
Hey, Artemis.
It's and you want to talk a little bit about yourself. We don't have an avatar for you right now, so everybody's just gonna have to listen for the British guy. Oh, okay, good. And this is supposed to be fantasy role playing, where you can be something different, but that's okay. Uh, sorry, that's a little
Chat
bit.
says they can't hear us. Artemis, can you come in for a second?
They can't hear anything, or they can't hear Artemis. Okay, go ahead and talk, Artemis. See what happens. All right. Can you hear? All right, then I think chat's lying. Mr. Goliath Man, yeah, I think we can. Can we hear Artemis? Hey, Artemis, why don't you talk some more? Yeah, you're not. Your sheet is not.
Nat
Yeah, your
says
sheet's
everything's
not.
good.
Nat's
I
lying.
can't hear Artemis.
Yeah, Artemis is not. Let me see sources. Okay, sorry about that, Artemis. I thought for sure that I had done that. You know what? When you tell OBS, hey Artemis, why don't you tell us who you are and about yourself again?
Yeah, okay, so I'm
What the
Artemis. I'm the
hell is
good guy.
that?
I should be pretty easy to distinguish between everybody else. I have been terminally online for decades at this point, and I am playing this ship's resident doctor. So every time somebody gets injured, it's my job to put them back together, hopefully in the right order and the same amount of pieces.
All right, and thanks for putting up with that. A little bit of techie problems. Yeah, so I'm trying to also figure out why I don't why my chat's not working. All right, that's fine. All right, and then Izzy Moon, you want to introduce yourself while I sort some things out?
Hey, everybody. I'm Chance. You've seen me around before once or twice, I'm sure. But tonight, I am going to be playing the role of Izzy Moon. She is a plucky hacker who is not known for her foresight and tends to miss the forest for the trees and get herself in trouble for not thinking about the consequences of her actions. But she's cheerful, she's fun, and she's trying to get out of some of the bad graces of people that she may have gotten into some trouble with in the past. So, it's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. And chat, if you do want to mess with me, have fun.
Okay, and Rob, why don't you show us what you got?
Yeah, hey folks, Rowdy Rob here. Like Chance, been around for a few various Architects of Fates sessions, but as Simon said, this group's all new together, so we haven't really haven't played together. I am a longtime TTRPGer. You name it: Star Wars, Paranoia, Rift, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the whole gamut. Kind of played them all. Robotech. But tonight we are playing the Expanse, and I'm excited to take up the role of Casey Khatri. Casey is a former Martian Congressional Republic Navy Marine. However, she was dishonorably discharged for insubordination. She's kind of trying to carve out her own route. She's really not sure what her place in the world is. So she's going to be a little bit brutish, a little bit bitchy, and hopefully she finds a few friends to kind of settle her down a little bit. That's kind of where she's at. So excited to take Casey on a grand adventure, soldier/pilot.
This is going to be very interesting. You'll just want to. Well, you've got two sets of guns, one in the ship and one on your hip. And I did not plan on saying it that way, but it turned out better than I thought. We also have another player who will be taking the Earther Aid. Or Aid? Yeah, it's Aid. Ade? Okay, I am from the Midwest, and I'm just going to do this. No, my tougher part is trying to find where my thing is. All right, so what is going to happen is you guys do have a ship. It is the Sommelier. It is a frog. Was a bullfrog class carrier or freighter. It is a small ship that makes runs between between the inner and outer belt, or inner and outer. So you are actually taking things out from Mars off to even Saturn, possibly like heading up to Titan. So the ship is very compact. It's actually built a bit for smuggling, which I don't know if that's something you guys do, because you guys can just decide in play what it is you're actually interested in doing. Oh, gosh. But what is happening right now is we're going to do in medias res. You're approaching a medium freighter. There are no radio comms from it. You noticed it going along. Adi is off-world. He is still settling some accounts to get you guys your next gig, possibly hauling Camel Bear somewhere. And you're approaching this freighter, and it has no lights. It is dark. It's like twice as big as you guys, maybe 3 times. And yeah, there you go. No.
We're in space.
Pardon me. You're in space on your ship, approaching this ship. Yes. Because for some reason you all decided you were going to go check this wreck out. Now everybody can tell me, why did you come to the consensus to check out an abandoned ship on the shipping line?
Shit.
Money. Money.
Yeah.
I mean
salvage.
People with money.
Okay. I just wanted to.
Delta Loud has got to take care of each other.
I really have to find out is that a noise that I'm hearing?
I heard that too. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if someone's. I don't know if we got something here. All right. So what we're gonna do is, you're approaching the ship. You can decide how close we start this, because you might do some prep while we're on our way toward it. I was thinking of having people just shooting at you, But I decided to like ease you into the system before we start rolling dice and putting holes in you.
Well, I'm going to be assuming as the local tech, I'm probably the one on comms, so I'm going to be obviously trying to reach out to it on comms, but also scanning it, pointing the radar sensory things at it, looking to see if it's running or actual dead, and if there's holes in the side of it.
Okay.
There's somebody else sneaking up on us. It's pirate bait.
Well, now keep in mind, sensors are going to be kind of focused, so you'll have to only pick a thing to do.
First off, I'm going to be looking a sweep around to see if we're alone. Following that, focusing on the ship to see if it's truly destroyed, what destroyed it, if I can figure out anything from the sensors.
All right. While he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing? How are you preparing for this potentially profitable engagement?
Casey is going to basically try to do a way too risky maneuver to barrel roll the Sommelier around the entire other ship, so they can kind of keep the cockpit sort of in view of the other ship. Just unnecessarily risky to get a look at the other ship.
Okay,
this gives the sensors a 360-degree view.
It does open up your soft underbelly to external attack. That's very true. I don't know if there is a soft underbelly.
Well, yes,
external. Yeah, if there's another person coming in.
Yes. It's more like a Top Gun thing. She watched Top Gun this morning.
Okay, yeah, I like that idea. Okay, while this is happening, oh God. All right, so what I wanted to do was get everybody's idea of what they were doing, and then we kind of make rolls at that point. While the ship is spinning around off axis and someone's scanning, Chow, how are you preparing for this?
Seeing as we're going in pretty hot, I'm making sure that my medical bag is stocked, because there's a pretty good chance that's going to come into play soon. Also, we're approaching a ship with no lights, a ship that's looking pretty dead in the water. As much as every indication would say, it's probably going to be completely dead inside. There could still be survivors inside. And one way or another, we're going to have to deal with that. And I need to make sure I've got enough supplies for them as well.
Are these life-saving supplies or or euthanizing supplies?
Little column A, little column B.
Okay.
I mean, pirates often leave ships like this as bait, hide behind it, mask the radar in the silhouette of the ship itself. The OPA's been known to do that as well. So you'd be just as cautious, but that much water, ejection mass, and air just sitting out there on top of whatever else they've got, it's worth the risk.
Okay. Yeah, I like the idea. I like the idea that's why he is running the scanners hot. Do you think there'd be medical scanners? Because I don't know enough about this universe, but I don't know if there'd be medical scanners. That's all run through the ship scanner, right?
No, there's not like life scanners. It's radar, things like that. So I would be able to tell if there's heat coming from the reactor, if there's lights moving.
Yeah, and Eddie,
if it was registered to anyone or anything specific, and probably its trajectory as well, unless it's got open systems, which at this range it wouldn't. We wouldn't really know anything about who's on it and what their condition may be.
Yeah, it's a publicly registered ship, and it has a publicly registered flight path.
Okay.
Yeah, so part of it is I would love it because the reactor is cold. Which is the thing to know. Well, meanwhile, Eddie, I also want to grab what you're doing before we start rolling and giving all the data back. So, Mark Puppy?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Eddie, not Addie.
Addie. Well, I don't know if there's an Eddie in here, but you're just going to have to roll with me.
Gotcha. All right. So, Addie don't know how bad the ship is damaged or what damaged it, so he's going to bring his little toolkit with him. Grab a couple lighting utensils like glow sticks and flashlights because they don't know how dark it is in there. And even just a couple snacks for anyone who's been trapped in there, hurt, a little hungry. We could help them out and maybe make some friends.
Wait, so you're seriously doing this? You're here to make friends, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm loving
Take any
this.
opportunity you can. That's Addie's lifestyle.
I do want to hear people give shit while you're packing the medical. Are you packing it right next to the medical bags being packed?
Yeah, sure.
I just want that conversation to happen.
Oh, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
I get that when you've got that much dust in your blood, you're all for the common good. We're pretty deep out here in the belt. Like, people tend to say hello with a few bullets and maybe a smile, but not one that's friendly, just that they got you first.
Oh, that's just mean.
Hey, we know how it
Okay.
works out here.
Well, let me tell you this.
I'll be looking around at Chow, just kind of mutter, Inyalaudas.
I do like the idea that you're basically one deck below the flight deck. So you can still hear through the. Sorry, go ahead.
We out here in the darkness of space, where it's all cold and lonely. They all needing help probably. Now, and here we come. You want us to hurt them or make friends? Because golly gee, we get a lot farther with a spoonful of honey than vinegar.
Oh God. Okay, so we're aphorisms, boy, now. Or what? Not aphorisms. What
I'm
are
gonna
they?
stop the torpedo up your ass.
Actually, how long have you guys all been getting on each other's nerves? I mean, other than right now.
I'd see this more as playful banter.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because I knew that you were a pretty solid crew. I think you've been together for at least in your present unit for at least 6 to 8 months, maybe.
yeah.
didn't know
Pretty
this
much
is a
expected
years.
at this point that he's grabbing snacks that we're going to come back with and then eat.
Yep. Okay, good. So what I'm gonna do is we're going to first let's do the flight characteristics. So I'm gonna need. So you're doing unnecessarily bizarre flying, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I wouldn't say bizarre. It's more just, she could just do like a normal pass, but instead she wants to kind of do a bit of a roll around to kind of catch the name of the ship and just
Oh, yeah,
do
yeah.
a little bit of practicing. She's not going unnecessarily close, but she is doing a maneuver that probably isn't really necessary.
Well, what will happen is if you generate any what is it called? Stun points, they can be passed on to Izzy for scans. This could count as an assist for scans. So go ahead, and what I'm going to do is set a tech level. Oh God, or a difficulty level like 13 for this.
Okay.
It's tricky, but not. Routine is about an 11, so this isn't the end of the world. You are obviously using your piloting focus.
So I got a 3, a 6, a 1 plus 2. So that is 9, 10. That's a 13.
All right, you met it. What was your drama die?
No, sorry, that's a 12. That's a 12. Sorry.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I
Hey,
can't math.
did you wanna spend a point of fortune to make that a success?
Of course she will. She's not an idiot.
Okay. So reduce your fortune by 1. I get to add 1 to churn. So whenever you guys have to kind of push your luck a little bit, the churn gets a little worse. And we'll find out how that goes later. It's quite a fun mechanic too. It's the Chance and I are used to playing with this system. It's the fuck with you system.
So over comms, she's like, "All right, let's go, team," and then she's like, "Whoa!"
You need to get those engines checked out next time.
Okay.
That was a close one.
That was a close one. What I'm going to also do probably, also anyone who's a belter, I think gets 0G ops for free, which is not listed in your character sheets, but oh well.
Next time, go around her nose, not up it.
Yeah. Let me see. All right, and what I might ask everyone to do with a whoa ho ho ho, I'd like y'all to make a utility dexterity check. You did succeed, but you kind of pushed it. You kind of pooched it a little. So,
What dice are we using for this?
for dice, it's d6s. So you'll need 3 6-sided dice, one of which should be unmatched.
I got my
What was our
spare
roll? Dexterity and
D6.
what?
It's dexterity. I just want to make sure Merc has all of his act together. Okay, so yeah, but basically, I don't know if anyone has any focus bonuses for not getting slammed into the fucking hull, but it's your dexterity, and you do need to come up with about, let's just go with a 10.
I'm assuming Casey's strapped in and doesn't need to.
True, and this is true. Anyone who is not strapped in, I'm assuming this applies to Addie and Chow. I mean, you got your mag boots. You got mag boots. You got, you're not gonna go flying anywhere, I don't think. I'm assuming Izzy's strapped in as well. So yeah, I guess it's just fucking with the medic and the mechanic then.
Okay, I got a 10 on the dot.
And
Got
on
a
the dot,
total of 17.
all right.
Plus your dexterity.
You win everything. Now the odd die out, okay? Because basically, the way this game works is you have 3 dice, one of which is called a drama die or some damn thing, right? That one gives you points if you succeed. So you use it twice. Once to get the roll, and the second thing is whatever it shows is like how much style points you get for that. It's how well you performed the maneuver. It's kind of like your version of critical success.
I forgot to add my dexterity to the result. Which, but it's fine. We'll leave it. We'll leave you with the churn. We'll keep the 1 fortune. We don't need to go back. But
okay. I forgot that. I'm sorry about that.
No,
but thanks for catching that. It's good to check. Okay, Merc, are you doing okay with the mechanic I just threw at you?
So I roll 3 d6, and then I
Yes.
take one of those d6, then roll it again.
Nope.
No. So your 3 dice 6, but one is a different color. So add all 3 of those dice 6 together, and that plus your stat, in this case is dexterity, is your total. But the odd colored one out is narratively how well you succeed.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you rolled like a 6, and a 1, but the 1 is the odd color. Even though you may have succeeded by the number, that 1 still says you barely scraped by.
Okay.
Yeah.
It helps because I got 2 green and 1 red. I'll use the red. The red one's a 5.
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the thing I had on the screen. Like that's how the die roll would break down.
Okay.
So the 4 is the drama die. So so basically that's how well you do it. Now you get some points, and what you can do. We're not going to go looking too much at the list right now, just to keep things moving. But there is a list of things that you can do, and they cost money. Or they cost these points. Generally, it's between 1 and 5 points. Most of the stunts are 2. One, and also these points can be used to do an extra point of damage, reduce damage coming into you, things like that. So basically, you can start kind of trading them around as hit points, if the way you're thinking about it in D&D. Okay. So you have 4 points. Is it 5 points or 4 points? 5 points.
Oh, the odd die out is a 5.
Yeah. So you could do some magical things while you are in 0G or grappling. So hold on.
Right. While that's happening, I guess in 0G, one of the snacks opens up with peanuts, and they're all floating around. And I kick off one surface and try to catch them all right in my mouth.
Okay. That might. We'll go with that, because right now there's no real utility to these rolls, which kind of stinks. Artemis, did you? Yeah, because what are you going to do on your ship? It's like, I'm going to extra repair something that wasn't broken.
I got a 5 and a 4, but my drama die was a 1. So I barely got past on this one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the peanuts are out there floating around. I get one in my eye.
Yeah, one's probably bounced off. Or it's got caught up in the medical bag. Yeah. So you do manage to do that. Yeah, I hate to say it. That's the major thing. For the scans, did you pull up the scans yet? Because I just forced everybody to deal with the consequences of Casey's maneuver.
I have not rolled for the scans. That would
Okay.
be like a technology roll.
Yeah, please go ahead. If there's a talent, which I don't know if you have, you have
I have talent
improvisation.
technology. I am particularly good at technology, computers, sensors, and things like that.
I think that's exactly what it needs to be then.
Or
It's gonna be yeah, this is definitely gonna be where you want to generate some stun points.
Okay. Well,
No
I
pressure.
rolled 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 15, 17.
What?
If you include all of the bonuses, and my stunt dice was a 6.
Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna play 20 questions with your stuff. It's 2 points a question. So that means you got 3 questions. You can crowdsource it in case you can yell out on the ship. Yeah, what else you looking at? So the things you can tell from the scan, the ship's name on the hull, which is not a big deal. The ship's name should be the Amaretto, Ammaretto. You can do a research roll later to find out what it is, what it's from, its registry, things like that. Its overall, its trajectory it's not on a trajectory to any known location. So it's definitely adrift. You've also got the reactor's cold, the big obvious things. Reactor's cold. There's no obvious, there's no beacon. You'd normally, if you'd abandon the ship, you'd set a beacon or something like that.
Stress.
Yeah, there is no, there's some apparent hull stress, there's pitting, but you haven't seen anything that would be I don't know, you don't see any obvious external damage, and you've been given a thorough tour of the exterior of this ship.
Some battle damage, but nothing catastrophic. Okay.
Well, yeah, not even, barely anything like that. So, you now have 3 questions to ask, and if you wanted to, have any
First and most
looky-loos.
importantly, is there anything else out here? Because that was the first thing I needed to know. Is there
Yeah,
anybody else
first thing, sorry, pardon me, there's nothing you can detect.
The second question then
Correct,
is...
that does not even count as a question, because that was something where it's like, you were going to do an exterior scan, that was something I should have told you, and even stealth ships get picked up at a certain range, so, no.
unless they're flying blind.
Right,
Unless they're flying blind. Oh, right, yeah.
They can be very sneaky. They can be powered off, sitting in an asteroid somewhere. Who knows?
If they go in tea kettle, we won't see that.
Yeah. Okay, some battle damage. I got the name. I got that. Following that, are there any airlocks that are open or obvious entryways, or are we going to have to hack/blast our way in?
Well, I always build a ship with a door. That's what my papa always told me. It was make sure. I think that's
Are there any open? Because we probably don't have the password to get in.
You see, no, there are no open airlocks. There's one on port, one on starboard. The ship is kind of in a gentle roll.
Okay. Honestly, those are the main questions. There's not any catastrophic damage. There's no sign of what killed it, so to speak, and there's no obvious ways into it at this time. So, Chow, find us a spot to hook on, and we'll see if we can knock on the door and find out if anybody's home.
All right.
I'd love to.
Things
I
look
ain't flying
safe.
the ship.
Yeah, you sending the medic to find the spot?
Oh, sorry, not Chow. Rob.
I treat people, not ships.
Rob, find us a spot. Casey.
Yeah.
I'm
So
good at this. I know names. I'm smart.
the Sommelier probably has where is our docking port or airlock? Is it on the bottom, like dorsal, ventral?
Let's go with it being ventral, so that you could, if you land in what is the best repair bay location? Would it be ventral or lateral?
Well,
So-
we've got those funny freighter crates.
You got those cargo pods. So I'm assuming, I say that you have a dorsal and a ventral.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would
dorsal
assume
and
we would have
ventral?
both. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to do a ventral to the side of the amaretto.
Okay. Universal docking ports. There's
Yeah.
not even like a laser ping back for this. Normally when there's a docking maneuver, the ship will react. It'll give you sensors. Nothing's coming off of this thing.
All right. Casey's got it.
When
Okay.
you say there's no laser pingback, you mean there's no response or it's invisible to radar?
Pardon me. There's no handshake for the docking port.
Okay.
Because the other ship is offline.
Yeah.
I didn't get the difficulty number yet, but
Well, let's pretend it's dead simple. Let's go with it being a 10.
okay. So I got a 4, 3, and a 4,
Yes.
and so that's plus 5. So 9, 12, 16.
Okay. Oh God. And how much drama did you generate?
4.
Yeah, 4 stunties. So it looks like you can pull a couple of maneuvers.
Well, there's no
Or-
stunts if you got to get doubles to get stunts, right?
Oh no, it's also that or the extra the other die. I thought that was the rule. Or am I screwed up? Am I handing out stunt points too easy now?
I think stunts are only if you roll doubles.
God damn it. All right. Well, then fine. Rob ruined it for everybody. Yeah, I will ask anyone who's got a free second to kind of poke in and look at that, just to be,
Yeah. Whenever you make a successful attack and also get doubles.
and get doubles. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Well, shit. Well, too bad about your peanuts. They've flown all over.
Ah, darn.
Okay,
Let's try again.
that's okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was being way too generous, but yeah. So you successfully dock. Everything seals up. It hisses. It locks on. That's not a problem, and the airlocks are meant to work when there's no power on the other side of the ship. So you're cinched in. I'm assuming you're kind of hard docking, like you're not loosey. You're just bolting right onto the side of it, right?
Mag locks.
Yes.
Controlled, presumably, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So you hear those lock in. I think that what's it called? The airlock is probably on deck 3, which is 1 level below where Chow and Eddie are, and 2 levels below where Izzy and Casey are. So, yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to just go in shirt sleeves, or I assume everybody has a spacesuit.
Everyone should have a spacesuit. Is there atmosphere on this ship? Are we going to need to suit up, or are we able to just go across?
Suit up. Always suit up. You always
Suit
suit up. We can change your mind on the other side, but you always suit up on the cross.
I like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Belters have an opinion about not having a suit. Don't.
Keep your seals tight.
Great. Yeah, so, and also I think that the airlock would probably give you a sensor reading on the other side of whether there's air. That seems to be a reasonable thing an airlock would tell you. There's back.
Yeah, if their computers are on.
Yeah. Well, in this case, there's a little green light that indicates there's pressure.
Okay. Are we all 4 going over, or are we leaving somebody on our boat?
Casey's already got her rifle and she's suited and ready to go in.
Like you put it in park, put on the parking brakes and hot damn.
All right. We are all 4 going to go over, suiting up in a vac suit, and all 4 going over, because I got to pull the data cores.
I see.
I'm gonna stay behind. You don't leave the ship completely unattended. Someone needs to be on sensors. This
Oh,
situation is still
shit.
looking a little bit sus.
Fine,
anybody
I'll
comes-
stay on sensors, but y'all better bring me those damn data cores.
We'll bring you some data cores. You just watch R6. Or in space, just 360.
Can't we
What's
like
three-
can't we like link the sensors? We can link the sensors to like a personal device or something.
Should be able to. If we can get power back, if we see what the reactor's looking like, we might be able to get power back. We can just wire it straight over.
Oh, I meant like Bluetooth from the Sommelier to our PDAs.
True, but I mean, if the ship doesn't have any power, maybe it won't be able to. Maybe it doesn't
No.
have enough charge to even do that.
No, our ship.
Our ship.
Oh, right. That's
Our
a point.
sensors to our handheld.
Yes.
I probably can at least have the ship send us a ping if
Yeah.
something unknown
Yeah.
appears on sensors.
Okay.
Wouldn't be able to control them, but I could have it give us a ping.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think your relevant skill and skills would be, so that I can roll the dice and not tell you about it?
I'm still gonna lean that's a technology. 'Cause I don't think there's like a sensor reading. It's leaning on the technology piece.
Yep. No, that's fine. So what are your bonuses altogether for that?
I have a bonus of 5 to that.
Okay. All right. Which is pretty. You're pretty sure that you've done it right.
Yep.
By the
If
way,
anything pops up on the sensors, unknown, ping me on the comm, send me an alert.
Is it just you or everybody?
It could be everybody. It doesn't.
I want everybody to get that
We're on an
flashing
open panel,
alert.
so it can ping everybody if there's something unexpected
Yeah,
that shows up on sensors.
I definitely want everybody to get an open channel on that one. Okay, so off. I think we'll be all set for that. So you're all suited and booted. You're standing before the airlock. There's indicates that there's positive pressure, or at least equal pressure, on both sides. And who's going to be? I hate to ask. What's your marching order?
I'm gonna be the one opening the door in case it's locked. I can hack the door if it's locked.
Okay.
But I am not the first one boots in.
Casey will go in first.
Okay. Casey, you have. All right. Sorry, Eddie.
I'll be right behind Casey.
Hey, child, you got a lot of meat. Yeah, you got a lot of meat between you and Trouble.
Yeah, that's my favorite spot to be.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna check for traps? Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead and just there's the big old handle. It looks like it's in good repair. I mean, the thing's beat up, but it looks like it's in decent repair.
Yeah, I'll pop it open, and if it's locked, I'll find a way to hack it.
Okay. Nope. It comes free without any real trouble. It's a routine maneuver. You're able to brace yourself, pull it open. The door does, swing, I believe, inward. So it swings inward, and there's a bit of not a mist, I guess would be called, but it's kind of got a little bit of an oily yellow, low. What's it called? What would it be? Like low oily yellow, fog, haze. Yeah, there's a bit of haze, and it's heavier on the ground, so it's like a bit of a fog, and a haze, and yeah. So that just kind of drifts out into the airlock with you guys.
Keep your suits on me, Baratnas.
Sasa.
Daddy, did you care to figure out what the fuck that is, or are you just good?
I mean, that's on the medic.
What?
That would be on the guy who's manning the sensors.
Strange, yeah. Well,
There are
nobody's
no more
saying this.
sensors. I'm a hacker now.
This seems like an engineering thing. That kind of haze.
That's just normal.
Oh, you guys always passing the
All
buck.
right, I'll roll for progress.
I dearly love that. That's normal.
All right, what am I rolling for?
Oh, God, weird shit is what you're rolling for. Broken shit on the ship. Yeah, so you're basically looking at anything that's an engineering skill. I have to bring your character sheet up because I don't have it at my beck and call. And he's the one guy that I haven't pulled up yet. Yeah, I would go with that being an absolute engineering role. Making, repairing, or dealing with technological items, yes.
Engineering. So it'll be intelligence, if I'm looking at this right.
Yeah, IQ 2, and then your engineering is a focus. So you basically get 2 and 2 on there. Izzy, I think I know why you got points rather than talents.
So I'm just mildly
You're-
good at everything from my improvisation.
It appears to be that might have been how the character was conceived, because you pretty much figured shit out for yourself, as I recall from the backstory.
Yeah.
But you also have things where you can improv, which means you can substitute a focus, I think.
I can do well. No, it means that if a task requires a focus to do it,
Yeah.
I can still go ahead and try. I just don't
Yeah.
get the extra.
You don't get the bonus yet, but you can try. Anyway, Addie, how'd you do? It looks like we're looking at this is an 11. Various coolant leaks and things are probably something you're well versed in.
All right, I'm about to roll.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 2, and my special die is a 4,
Well,
plus my intelligence, so 2, 4, 8, 10.
And a focus of engineering for 2 more.
So that's plus 2 more, so that's a 12.
Yep.
If I heard that right.
Yeah, and not only that, you now have a legitimate stunt die, stunt points. So that's good. You have 4 stunt points to apply to this oily mist question. Or you can take steps too, in case it's a problem. Deal with it early. Yeah, you identify this as reactor coolant that has been mixed with something else. It looks like it didn't come straight from the reactor.
Killer mustard gas.
Yeah, so there's something going on with it. But it is reactor coolant, which, as in the law of all sci-fi, is extremely toxic and probably will eat through things given time.
Everyone here got their special safety spacesuits on, because you not wearing one, you're probably dead now.
I say we head to the bridge and check out the logs to see what happened.
Okay, you have some stunt points, by the way, left to spend if you want to do something in relation to the coolant. Extra questions, ways to get rid of it. How long it'll take, how many steps Izzy takes before he dies.
What's the safest way I could deal with this?
Well, what's your goal?
You say I can tell that it's mixed with something, right? Something
Yes.
foreign.
Yeah, it's why it took a little bit of identifying, and your compatriots who also understand mustard gas may not have seen it.
All right, I want to see if there's anything I can basically scoop it up into and put a lid on, so I can take a look over later on.
Yeah,
Like
you absolutely have an engineering toolkit that has a sample container in it. Good for protomatter or coolant leaks.
All right, I guess I'll use that.
Okay. But yeah, if you've got anything else you are interested in knowing about it just by looking at it. Because keep in mind, this is like you being a godlike expert. Or, I don't recommend touching it and putting it in your tongue like it would normally happen. But you could wave a hand through it or do something that tells you more about its composition.
I'll just write on the vial, do not eat.
Okay.
Donut eat?
Do not eat Addy.
Why would I eat Addy?
No.
Oh, God.
Addy, do not eat.
Oh, sorry, that was my inner Aldane coming out.
I dearly love the idea that you're basically standing there trying to get this done, and Izzy, you're just barging on, right?
I mean, I am... No. Casey
I have a
has the
question.
guns.
Yeah, Casey's
Do we
in the
have-
lead.
Do we have gravity on this ship? Or are we in zero G still?
You will be in 0G on most ships, so you're Maggie Boots.
And you say that this haze is hanging low to the ground.
Yeah, you know that's me not knowing how fucking physics works in space.
Oh no, I
I
wasn't calling
very
that
much
out. I was hoping we
apologize.
could just go 0G and float above it.
Oh yeah. I mean, but also it would probably be more Yeah, it should be evenly dispersed throughout the ship. I'm
Well,
sorry
hold
about
on.
that.
If gravity were on while well, I know not gravity on, but if whatever artificial gravity mechanism was being
So there's no artificial gravity mechanism.
Yeah, this
Gravity
is,
on a ship generated by the acceleration from the
Yes.
engines.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. It's either
Yeah.
spin or acceleration gravity.
And we really got
Could be
nothing.
spinning a little. You did say it was
It's-
spinning a little.
It's spinning just a gentle amount, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I think we were spinning around the ship.
It's
Well, we were
spinning
doing
just
both.
enough. It's spinning just enough to keep the haze on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
sure. Oh
I
God.
could technically open this ship's airlock, put it in a controlled roll, get off, and let the ship vent itself.
Let's check the logs first before
I
we
like
start
open-
venting the ship.
All right.
I love the idea of venting it to space. Hey guys, how about we vent it to space? The group casually bats down the most logical approach to removing a biohazard. Because we still have air pressure in the ship. I mean, it would vent itself in a hurry.
Can't wait to see how we screw that up.
Let's check the logs first. There might be survivors.
All right. So sorry. Did we determine this was toxic or we're safe in our suits?
It's bad. It's
We're
toxic.
safe in our suits, though.
Oh, okay. So Casey's if she's safe in her suit, she's just like forging ahead, and these guys can figure out what to do with the toxic waste.
Izzy's
I'm
following
gonna-
Casey as long as Casey is going towards the bridge.
I'm just gonna be an annoying DM and say no one determined that because it's not standard reactor fuel, and someone had some stunt points left to do an instant analysis. But don't listen to me, referee. I'm just trying to let you know that a thorough analysis may not have been done. So you may not, you didn't hear what you think you heard. Would be my. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying you didn't really hear it all clear. You heard it could be dangerous, but you could be good in the suits. That was Addie's normal, not caring.
Casey will just make sure it's not eating away at her suit.
Yeah, you'll
And
get
as
a
long as
warning.
as long as it's not eating the suit, then she's fine.
Okay, you'll get a warning or a ping as the pressure seals degrade, right?
Presumably, yeah.
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 This movie called The Andromeda Strain.
Good movie.
Okay, so Casey, you're heading up to what would be presumably deck 1. This is mostly cargo containers, so there's only like 3 good, decent decks on it, even though it's a big ship. The ship should normally be staffed by between 4 to 8 people.
Okay, she's kind of demonstrating her Martian room clearing expertise as she goes, moving from crate to crate, covering, moving, just making sure things are tactically safe. And at the same time, checking out labels on the crates just to see what they might contain. But very briefly, not like examining every one, just kind of looking at every 4th or 5th crate.
Okay. As you do that, Izzy, what are you doing?
Izzy is more oblivious to that and is just kind of following Casey because Casey's the one that knows what she's doing. But
Okay.
Izzy is not like randomly taking cover and stuff, just staying some feet behind Casey. If Casey says stop, hide, she will. But otherwise, it's like Casey says it's clear, so obviously it's clear.
Casey's not saying it's clear yet. But okay.
Look, if she goes in and she's got a couple feet in front of me and she keeps moving, I'm fine. I'm safe. She's got it.
She's got it locked? Okay.
She's a Marine, man.
She's doing hand signals that Izzy probably has no clue what the hell means. So
Yes.
Beltaladas have their own hand signals, so these things that you do with your little prehensile fingertips, you can't see those in space. They need to be big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the idea that the subtle finger movements of the Martians, like a twitch of the left index finger indicates, 13 degrees to the right, But yeah, and obviously, yeah, Izzy, the Belters would be looking at hand signals just as an instinct, as naturally as listening would be my guess.
Right.
So yeah, you're watching whatever it is, but yeah, they make no sense to you. Even now, after being together for like 6 to 8 months, you're still not seeing it. What are the other two? Chow and Addie, you're you can decide whether or not even you want to go into the ship.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay.
As a belter, I'm not feeling too confident in the corrosiveness of this haze. And
Okay.
as the person that's going to fix everybody's corrosive burns when they come back, I'm going to hang back towards the rear until we have a good idea of what this is, how bad it's going to get, and
You're
whether
gonna
we can
split
get
the
rid of it
party?
or not.
We can split the party. It's okay. The haze might become sentient and start talking to him while he's out
Got
there.
10 feet and the party's already getting splitted. All right.
It's not the soonest this party's ever split in my game, but it is nearing the record. Shao, are you going to stay like at the airlock or just like kind of in that corridor at all? I didn't know if you were actually going to just trail or if you were really going to kind of stay put, which is okay.
I'm more going to trail.
Okay.
So it's still, I don't want anybody getting out of eyesight so that I know generally where people are. But
Okay.
it's from a observed hesitance of, oh, I really hope this stuff doesn't eat my crew.
Okay. Well, I hope that your medical bag, well, it's sealed against vacuum. It should be fine.
Oh yeah, child, we only borrow on a breath.
Oh God. All right. Yeah, Casey, as you're clearing, just a quick notice and things. It looks like there are some, essentially it's crates of what look to be hydroponics, and let's see, hydroponics. There's a couple other elements that look to be bound for probably. Well, the only place that would need, well, every place needs hydroponics, so you don't really have a sense of direction from there. But it looks like kind of extensive amount of equipment. Hydroponics, machine parts, air supplies, air recirculation equipment. Industrial stuff. Nothing luxury or consumer grade.
Smells like money.
Okay.
Smells like money. got a lot of hopefully not corroded machine parts. The crates are, of course, I think I'm gonna give it. The crates are usually sealed against vacuum, because why wouldn't they be on these ships? Because that seems ridiculous for them not to be.
Usually sealed against vacuums and magnet clamps to the hull.
Okay, so they are clamped to the floor, so don't shove.
All right,
Okay.
Casey will just relay this to the rest of the crew via comms.
Okay.
Specifically Addie, that we've got some machine parts here that might be of interest or value.
Okay, and as you're cruising along, you do notice that like kind of the paint on some of these is disintegrated, like at the bottom where the haze. I wrongly put the haze at.
On the crates?
Yeah, the crates have some minor, like their coating is corroded.
There's some corrosion where the haze is.
But you don't know how long things have been here, so that's no big deal.
Well, yeah. If we notice this, then we'll obviously keep a close look on our suit as well and make sure that our feet aren't melting off.
Yes. All right. Yeah. What do we need to do next? Is well, you're still hearing the click of your boots, so they haven't fallen off. You're not getting any warnings on your seals. Looking quick down, obviously you check. There doesn't seem to be anything clinging to them or discoloring them even. So yeah, you're coming through. You'll have to go up a couple of decks. On just the ladders, not a problem. The conspicuous lack of people, it seems. So that
Get to the bridge to check the logs.
yes.
What about, is there a discernible layer of space dust on things?
No discernible layer of space dust.
Okay.
There's normal like grime that would be in a ship, but that would be about it. That film you get from basically all sweating in a tin can for the last 2 months and not having a lot of water.
As
What?
we were moving, Did things look like they'd just been left, or were things? Did it look like people left, or were having to leave in a hurry? Are there any signs that they were trying to get out quick, or did people leave in an organized fashion and everything just looks like it's exactly where it should be, everything in its right place?
Yeah, you don't see anything on this deck anyway. You don't see anything turned over or churned or anything like that.
Okay.
So you don't see any of those things. And also, if I'm not mistaken, these ships don't carry boats or life pods, which kind of makes it a fucking rough deal. The SS Titanic does not exist in the Expanse, apparently.
It's extra weight. Where are you gonna go?
Where are you gonna go? Yeah, just check you out on a bungee cord. But yeah, so you don't see anything on this deck. I think it looks like Casey's heading up to the next deck, which would be things like a little bit more like cruise quarters, things like that, which I think is where Chow's gonna want to get their answers.
Yeah, I'd want to head anywhere where there's crew quarters, see if there's potentially a medical bay, see if there's any records of any sickness, injuries, incidents that went down in...
Oh, hey, grab some painkillers while you're in there.
You would never be too short on painkillers. Put it in the magical medical cuff that fixes all problems.
Cancer cure. You can start going up to the next deck. This deck would contain about 4 or 5 cabins, a medical bay, and a dining facility. Essentially a small thing. This ship uses the standard kind of hot bunk system, so people really don't get they don't really get their own bunk, because why should you be nice to people who are hauling cargo? But yeah, so there you go. If you want to make a beeline for that, Addie, is there any place you particularly want to go or something you want to check on? Because you also will start having access to instrumentation, or, you can look at the hull, metal, things like that. You can sniff it. You can use your engineering powers.
Is there anything mechanical or otherwise that I could put my expertise to that I can see?
What do you want to do with your mechanical? What do you want to mechanic?
Is there anything, do I see any ventilation in the area?
Yeah, they're not big enough to crawl through because this is a reality. But yeah, there's some large overhead ductwork for air recirculation and things like that. And it is obviously choked with a bit of haze in it. And it is not moving. The air is not moving, if that was one of the questions.
Okay.
No reactor, no life support.
Was that?
No reactor, no life support.
Oh, yeah. I think basically Addie would want to head over to the reactor, but that's not where the party's going.
That's okay. You don't have to stick together. Remember, nobody's on the ship now. At least nobody alive, right?
I mean,
Okay.
typically the two places that you go when you first board a ship is engineering/reactor and the bridge, assuming it's a dead salvage ship. Like those are the two things you want to check out first. What's broken? Why is it broken?
I kind of like the idea of the doctor. Let's go steal some drugs. Really, the first thing we do. Those are tiny. No one will be expecting me to be in the med bay.
Addie's gonna head over to the reactor, see what's up with there.
Okay, Eddie, that is going to be, it's going to kind of be down near the base of the ship, so that's going to be about 5 decks down, 5 stories. Think of it like you're in a building. The ships are laid out like buildings, and since you're not a super lore guy, think of all the ships as really just a stack of small floors. So you'll go through the cargo bays, down toward the reactor room, all right, or down in quotes. So you'll be climbing. Yeah, you'll basically but you'll get definitely toward business. You'll get toward the business end of it. It's just that you'll go through all the the base of the ship has all the cargo in it. Not a big deal. So we can send you down there. We now have a 3-way party split. This will be fun. Doc, what I'm going to do is get you into the med bay. Did you look at any of the crew's quarters, or just casually as you walk by, do you walk by maybe noticing stuff?
I am observing every single thing possible that I can, as
Okay.
is my panicky nature. I'm trying to keep an eye on any possible sign that there may have been anything medically wrong or any injuries on the ship, any reason why we have found the ship and nobody aboard so far.
Yes, so far. Let me see. Where is Cho Chang's character sheet? And how can I fuck him over? Is your OPA is your OPA tattoo visible? You roll up the sleeve of your back suit to show your tattoo. Yeah, what I want to do is, why don't you roll against security?
Okay.
And, yeah, let's do that. Good lord, your character's devastating. I really do think Izzy got screwed. We're gonna have to pick up some stuff for you, Izzy, because I'll have to look more carefully. I mean, these are written, but boy. Yeah, so what I need is, security and a, I don't know. Yeah, that's basically it. It's gonna be a tech 15.
It's going to be a tech 15.
Or, sorry, target number 15. I keep thinking TN. So you got meter beat of 15, but you've got all kinds of bonuses.
I do indeed. Okay.
I am hoping for a critical failure, is what I'm hoping for.
So my first two dice, I got a 1 and a 5. My drama dice, I got another 5. And I have 3 as my intelligence modifier, which gives me 14.
Oh, plus you have a security focus.
I do have a security focus.
That's plus 2. So it's 5, 10, 16. Right? Do you concur?
I concur.
Okay. You do have a 16? Yeah, because we're all getting used to how the numbers work. Because we think intelligence, and then we forget to add the bonus. And that focus bonus will go up as you level up, if there's ever rules for that. You could swear you saw something out of the corner of your eye in the helmet.
What kind of something? Are we talking motion or
Something.
something? Okay, I'm going to turn and I'm going to look. These suits should have some sort of like flashlight built into the helmet, so I want to see what I just saw in my periphery.
It's mounted right on your noggin where it's easy to shoot. I always wondered about that. Anyway, you move into the you sweep in. It's a surprisingly an open door for a 2-bunk cabin. It looks maybe like it might be an officer's because it's not hot bunk.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's whatever it was. It's not there now.
I look around generally, seeing if there's anything of note. Considering this is potentially officers' quarters, there's a good chance there is more information here than in any other cabin. So I move in to investigate. Is there a data terminal, a desk, or anything?
Well, as you move in, you've got that oily haze that your light is, cutting through it, and you have to push the door open a little to get in there, and something just comes in straight from your right side.
Something big, something physical.
Something physical, something just big.
Okay, immediately alert on the open channel to Casey for assistance.
Ray,
Lovely.
it's coming right at me, Ray.
Ray, did you? Let me see. What is the? Oh man, they don't have a. Okay, yeah. Ah, shit. You got self-discipline. Okay, roll against self-discipline.
I'm rolling self-discipline, am I?
Yeah, you mentioned the word frightened little bunny, so I'm still gonna use that against you. Okay. 13 target number.
14 target number.
Yes.
Okay, so I got a 2, a 6. The drama die is a 3. Do I have any modifiers? What kind of modifier?
You got willpower and self-discipline.
So for willpower, I have a modifier of 2. So
You have a 2 plus self-discipline is a focus, so it's another 2.
So I'm looking pretty good. So
2,
that's
4, 6.
15.
Yeah, it's 15. Okay, you managed not to scream like a little bitch while that thing flutters at you and you do not have a panicked note in your voice when you call Casey for assistance. How's that?
I'm happy with that.
I think that
retained
was-
just a small amount of dignity.
Yeah, there's a small, a small amount. Casey, what are you doing? You had passed through this deck, and I believe, I'm going to assume you were almost to the bridge by the time you hear this.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that sounds about right. We had kind of already established it.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, Casey has the Protector talent,
Yes.
which in these, not specifically, it's more for in combat, but
Mhm.
technically when she's in Protector mode, she can double her movement speed. So.
Oh, well, I don't see I would see that being engaged now, because as far as you're concerned, it's a combat situation.
Yeah,
So
I'm just pointing
feel-
it out that she can get there lickety split.
She
if
is-
she feels
She is
someone's in danger.
splitting lickety down the ladder. So you're punting down the ladder. How would you get down there? Can you give me a description of the nuttiness you do?
She would make use of every surface to propel herself through space and 0G to the best of her ability, using all training and available surfaces to launch
Okay.
a variety of acrobatic and tactical movements.
You're really not gonna throw in a fight club sort of description. My left
Just an
foot
angry
goes
Martian
here.
design.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, I was
So,
going to ask you to describe the coolness, not necessarily,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. So she's almost at the bridge. She kind of looks up and sees that the cover to go into the bridge is still closed, but she launches herself up, does a flip in the air, pushes her feet up against it, and pushes herself straight back down.
Oh shit, that's good.
And then says, "Izzy, wait here."
I think you pass Izzy.
By.
Yeah, Izzy, what do you? Yeah, Izzy goes by. I like the idea that you're propelling yourself down with a spear gun out in front of you.
It's a rifle, not a
A
spear
rifle.
gun.
Well, I'm thinking of I'm going back to my James Bond. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So you're heading straight down at speed. Izzy, did you get out of the way in time?
Well, let's find out. Let's Oh yeah.
Okay. Eddie, I need to get a willpower check from you because you just heard. How creeped out are you by the ship at all?
How freaked out am I?
Yeah, have I freaked you out, or are you freaked out at all about this? Because so far there's nobody to share snacks with.
Well, I'm a little disappointed that I haven't found any friends, but other than that, let's see.
Let's just go with a 10. You're not gonna get rattled.
I got a 3, a 1, and for my drama die, a 6. And for willpower, that's a 2.
All right. Yep. It was 9, 10 already, so it puts you back to 12. You're cool. You are not rattled by this. You're not concerned that there's a lurking monster waiting for you as you descend into the completely dark depths of the cargo bay.
And you're gonna be like, "Oh, great! I'm gonna hear about this for a fucking week from Casey about the."
I basically just like hear the beeping on my comm on my wrist, and hear, "Oh, there's a monster," and he just goes, "You."
All right. Oh, you're just gonna mute it because you're tired of. Yeah. So you're actually. Yeah.
They're his friends, and he wants to talk to them.
/unsubscribe.
Oh God, I'm putting the whole count. Yeah, anyone who's on a Slack channel with chatty coworkers knows that feeling. Okay, Shao, as everybody is coming to your aid or getting out of your way or ignoring you, you put your hand out to probably protect yourself, I'm assuming, or get into a fighting stance, or are you flinching? Are you attacking?
At the moment, I would be trying to get clear of whatever this thing is. Create distance between me and it.
Okay. You take a couple steps back. You're already just in the doorway, so it's not hard to get in the middle of the room. And your light lands upon the thing because I think you're still eyes on it, and it is it's just sort of a sheet, an amorphous gray, sort of billowing, twisting, and oddly, very odd zero-G phenomenon. But it looks like it's a sheet.
Okay. So
It's a
I've
bed
alerted
sheet.
everyone to the most terrifying sheet we've ever seen in space.
It was a fitted sheet, so they are dangerous.
That's true. Impossible to fold. That is life-changing fact.
So, but it's very pretty. It gave the CGI department something really hard to figure out, because how does a sheet work in space?
I'm so glad I didn't choose to take a swing at it. That would have just made it worse.
Yep.
I would, in which case, take a breath and over the comm, try and play it off in the most nonchalant way possible of, false alarm, I got the situation handled, you're good.
Let me see. The next question is, Casey, evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay, Merc Puppy, would you roll 1d6 and tell me if it's even or odd?
All right. See what I use. It is even.
Even. Okay. Well, Casey, you make it all the way down here when the all clear is sounded.
That's okay.
You made it all the way down, yes. And you're actually hanging probably upside down because the boots work either way. I mean, you're probably clamped to the ceiling.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because you went down head first, I'm assuming that you can shoot from any direction.
Yeah. Well, she would kind of handspring off the floor and then up to the ceiling in the room where Chow is.
Okay. Chow, gun is leveled at you just as soon as you're saying, oh yeah, never mind. And you see a sheet floating behind him.
He's making the bed.
In my defense, it is a freaky looking sheet. You have to admit that, right, Casey?
It's literally a sheet? Is that what?
It is literally a fitted sheet, yes. You think I'd lie about that?
No.
Well, I'd lie about a lot of things, but yeah, that's one of them.
No.
It's literally a sheet.
I thought it was like a space sheet or something.
Well,
He is pulling up her hand and playing Tetris.
I do like technically it is. Are you going to be on the, no, you can say that on the comms later. Technically it is.
A sheet monster, that's all.
It's the blanket monster.
What the hell, man?
Hey, we gotta keep those Martian instincts sharp, okay? I'm doing you a favor. Just call this a medical exam. We're fine.
Your reaction time was 0.3 seconds too slow.
I do love the idea of, well, reaction check, you passed, and then you just now walk off to the med bay.
Chow is not British, right? Just oops, I lost my die here.
I mean, they could have learned standard at a British boarding school.
Chow's a Belgian. We have a patois and lots of accents.
I'm kind of doing the Naomi thing where, I'm full belter, but I don't have the accent of one for some unexplained reason.
No, she was just thinking about some British expletives that she might use, but
yeah,
they're not really appropriate for Chow.
Yeah, so crisis averted, I guess. Congratulations, you all passed.
Okay.
So what is everyone's as you were at this point? Eddie's making his way to the rec room. Wait, you have one of those? Is it in your visor? Oh, that's right, it is.
My little hand communicator thing. I'm just...
Okay.
All right, Casey makes her way. She'll make her way back up. She's kind of pissed. She's like kicking shit around and knocking stuff, but she's a little mad.
Okay. Yeah, you can get up to the bridge. The bridge is sealed. I'm assuming what do you do as you pass Izzy, who's dicking around on their Tamagotchi?
Haven't you got this open yet?
Oh, you told me to wait here. Oh, open. Okay, yeah, I could do that. I totally, yeah. I totally should have known to do that. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. I'll do that now. Okay, so if it's another technology roll to open it.
Yep. There's a mechanical release, and also there's a power port. For such emergencies as you can apply power to the door mechanism, or you can use a mechanical override.
I mean, there's no power here, so I'm going to assume I need to do a mechanical override.
Yeah, unless you thought to bring a battery or.
Right. So I don't have the engineering focus, but I can still just use my intelligence itself.
I know how this works.
Be a
Back up, I've studied this. What?
14 if
I
we're
think
using intelligence.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the inner door was not locked from the inside, so this is just a pop and open thing.
Okay.
Which is good. And it looks like, air comes out. A different pressure is in there. So the door kind of pops, it goes inward, so it's kind of hard to press open.
Might be a broken seal. Okay.
But yeah, you press inward. It's completely dark on the bridge. The bridge is about the same size as yours, which is about the size of a 10 by 10 room. And I don't know if you're sticking your head up.
Sticking my head in.
Okay. It looks like there's some seats. It looks like there's some forms in the seats.
All right. As soon as the door is open, Casey's just going to kind of grab Izzy's like the back of her pack and just pull her down out of the way, and then Casey will climb up into the bridge.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. What I'm going to do now that you're something interesting, I'm going to stop using you. We're going to flip over to Addie, who's just taking a walk down the ladder. So you're climbing down the next floor. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to someone else. Sorry. Do you do anything? No. Yeah, you do make it to the reactor room. By the time all these shenanigans are going down, because it wasn't that hard, you weren't like checking anything else out on the way. It does look like there's something weird because you're not supposed to store stuff in the reactor room at all, and it looks like they were putting extra crates in there. And it looks like a few of the crates have either been compromised or broken. So you come into the reactor room. It's got the big, kind of, what does the reactors look like? It's like they look like Pentalov or whatever it is. What's the one in X-Men? The X-Men, Cerebro. Yeah, it looks like a room with Cerebro. But essentially, there's a big round, it's a round room. There's a sphere in the center. It's a fusion reactor. It's suspended. That's where the magic happens. And they stuffed crates in here to make extra cargo space, it looks like. And several of them have been busted the hell open. And it looks like, it looks like some pipes were hit. Some pipes were compromised. When these crates shifted.
Can I look inside the crates and see what was in them?
Yeah. Essentially, it looks a lot like there was just looks like computer components, and actually, Payday. It's like canned hams.
Well, shit. Like synth ham or real ham?
Canned ham.
Steamed hams?
They are now.
Dude, we could make some money on some hams.
It's
really gives it that extra thing.
But yeah, it looks like not all of them made it. About half of it was essentially cooked. And now you kind of know what that extra bit was flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it has
Yes.
yellow icing on it now too.
Yeah, it's like, oozing out and bubbling.
Ooh.
One of the other things. No, there's several crates in here, so you're still looking around, right?
Yeah, I would like to first message my crew that I'm down in the reactor. Like, fellas, I'm in the reactor. We got hams.
Oh God, I like he's from the Midwest.
Hams!
They
And
be
then
cooked.
repeat
We be
everything I just
eating good tonight.
Okay, so you got cooked hams. As you're looking around, you do see what looks to be a boot attached to a leg sticking out from under one of the crates.
We got hamstrings.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Okay, everybody, your next thing, you get a roll with advantage then, Casey. Your next roll, you can use advantage if you want. We just re-roll. So,
And then message the crew again. Like, I found a boot. It's got a leg in it.
Boot! What do they keep in the boot?
I don't know. Might be a foot. Who might be more ham? Who knows? I'm gonna find
Little
out.
Save me the shoelaces.
Is the leg attached to someone, and is that someone desperately looking for medical attention?
I put down the comment. Do you need any medical attention at this time?
you're greeted. Well, if sound traveled in, well, sound should travel.
Yeah, there's atmosphere.
Well, there's an atmosphere. You hear some. Well, you're greeted with silence. Now, so far you have only seen a boot sticking out from under a crate, so you haven't investigated further. So
They didn't say no. And I'd like to go over and investigate.
you gonna try and shift the crate?
I'd like to get a look at what's around them. Like, I don't know if they're dead or alive, and like if I shift it wrong, it might hurt them more.
I'm gonna go with
foot
Hey.
under a crate.
yeah, the Wicked Witch of the West East treatment. Someone dropped a crate on them. Yeah, so there's a single leg, a boot. There is it looks like there was some liquid. Well, actually, no, there's no liquid anymore. Yeah, there's just a little heavier, clingier, oilier mist around this leg.
All right, I'll try
The
to.
cloth is kind of messy.
What a roll for that.
What do you want to do?
I try to move the crates.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you want to move it safely, would be my thought. I would go with it being an engineering roll. Shifting it safely, because you don't have cargo handling, but it would be, either intelligence or constitution, or intelligence or strength.
I would go with the engineering thing, mostly because that's what my focus is.
That's kind of what I guessed. How are you going to engineer it? Are you going to grab a thing, or are you just going to know where to push it?
I'm going to.
You just have to rule of cool it. Do you want to rule of cool moving this, or are you gonna slide it across the body and use that as grease to let it move?
Yeah,
No,
use
use
grease
the
the
femur
body.
as a lever.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. I take some of the cans, I squeeze the grease out, and I kind of whip it out so the grease is all underneath the crate, splashing the body. Then I take the nearest space 2x4 I can grab and wedge it under, kind of just like pull
Sure.
up to knock
Yeah,
the
use
crate.
a lever on it. Mostly this was just overcome inertia because it looks like the magnetic clamps that were supposed to hold all of these weren't exactly the highest quality. They were probably belter. You could actually say something like they were probably belter quality. If you want to be offensive. Yeah, so you lever it up, you find a very kind of mangled, pulp. This person is not in need of medical aid at this time.
So are they deceased?
They have been crushed to death under a crate and then in a suffocating, corrosive atmosphere for at least a couple minutes, at least a while.
They do not need medical aid. They're
Gotcha.
dead.
So they're looking more for a priest than a medic. Okay, got it.
Check his wallet.
No, really. Check his wallet. Find out who he is, and maybe we can figure out what happened to them. Also, grab his cash.
Always grab the cash.
Oh yeah, for their family members. Gotcha.
Right.
This is the Expanse, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Expanse. We're not playing Star Trek anymore. This is the Expanse. You can go through what's left of his uniform or his coveralls. They kind of held his body together
See if he has an ID.
pretty well.
Yeah, does he have an ID on him?
Well, he has a little name tag like everybody. Says Menendez. At least you think it's a him. You really can't tell. Things are pretty grisly, and flesh has sort of been eaten away.
Well,
Remember the Board Queen?
To save them anymore, I just take their wallets with their name tag.
Wait, wallet. Okay.
Yeah. And I head over to the reactor.
Okay.
See if I can fix the puppy up.
Yeah, the reactor is just basically, there is no coolant in it. So it automatically, kind of, the fusion reaction collapsed. And it did it did a safe shutdown.
Okay.
Which kind of
Not
sucks.
turn it back on, is what you're saying.
I don't think you're capable of turning it back on. Yeah, I mean you could try it, but there's no oil in it. There's no space oil in it.
We have the hands. We have all the oil we need.
Oh God. With that,
That's gonna be a joke. No, I love it.
Joe, you're headed for the med bay after your vicious fight with a pitted sheet.
Yes, I am. Thankfully, not for medical attention, as dangerous as that sheet was.
Yes. So it is a small, compact med bay. It's mediocrely stocked. I mean, it's not, and it's well, anyway, you tell me what you're looking for, so I don't just do a narrative at you.
I am looking for anything that looks like medical supplies, anything that looks both useful and also potentially expensive that we can sell on. And I'm also looking for any kind of hand terminal, any kind of med deck that might have some sort of information onto anything else that could have happened on this ship, but could also just be useful for money too.
Okay. Well, this is a kind of a standard med bay. It's kind of got a robo-dock and the magic cuffs and couches, which seem to cure everything. There's some supplies. It's not a lot, and it doesn't look like any of them. Yeah, were you looking for like medical records or not?
Yes.
Okay, you can scroll back because it does a recording of whatever happens in the room. Since everybody kind of administers the drugs to themselves, you scroll back and at least you do get the first change from mist and no power is, and surprisingly, I don't know why it has power because it magically does. It's medical. It just scrolls back and all you just have an audible blaring alarm as the lights go down, and there's reactor emergency klaxon sounding, but nobody is in the med bay during that entire time. Like nobody made it to get medical treatment.
Damn. So we still don't know where any of the crew are.
Well, you know where one is. Yeah,
Well, we know where one is, or at least the remains of one. Actually, maybe not. Maybe that's just his leg.
Casey was about to discover. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, John.
So I would relay this information through the open channel. Say, I think I found out what happened to the ship. Looks like reactor went down and nobody made it at least to the med bay. So either way, I think we've got the ship to ourselves.
Okay, and what you'll do is you're going to get 2d6 gold pieces and 3 5 gold piece gems. You guys can laugh about that. That's a meta joke. Yeah, you will get some basic supplies like a few dozen doses of stimulant, some sedative. Nothing really good, but you do get some more magic arm cuffs, but and the packs to go with them.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
If it's free, I'll take it.
Yeah, these are free. They seem to be relatively uncorroded. So they're all sealed up in their little pouches. So yeah, you could probably find a handbag nearby, or you could use that sheet.
I'm not trusting that sheet. I still think that might come back to haunt us later on. It's not coming on our ship.
Okay. I would think it'd be funnier to have the skin of your enemy as a handbag.
You can judge me all you want. I'm still getting bad vibes from that sheet. Okay.
Yeah. So, Casey, you have popped your head up through the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And there are figures as you shine your helmet light around. There are figures. They are sitting in the it looks like the acceleration couches, and probably have you see silhouettes. You're flashing the light around, so you're getting that literal flashlight Blair Witch thing going. So what would you like to do now? I'm assuming your gun is up and you're prepped.
Yeah, she'll climb up into the bridge and basically do a clearing tactic.
Okay. Izzy, are you staying down? Are you staying down against orders?
Izzy is doing like the poking her head around the door frame and just being like, "Can I come in yet? Can I come in yet?
Yeah.
Can I come in yet?"
Just to help with your pantomime, you're coming up through a hole in the floor. Yeah, you're just putting your Kilroy. You're doing your best. Kilroy was here. You go for you're prairie dogging it. So yeah, you're not seeing anything. Casey, you're doing obviously an expert job of finding all the dead bodies. Up here, as you clear and sweep, you're just seeing like the seats are occupied by people who are in at least some of them are in pressure suits. And some of them, it looks like a couple of people didn't make it into pressure suits. One's by a locker.
Poor Zap.
Yeah, so you do have a kind of a grisly end to these people. I don't know why I decided this was an uplifting start to a fucking adventure, but hey, here we go.
I want to look in the locker.
It's the Expanse. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. All right, Izzy. I think we're good here.
Whoop! Hop up. First thing she's going for is the locker. Curiosity killed the cat.
Hey, stupidity killed the cat. That's the real thing.
Satisfaction.
Yeah. So when Casey calls Izzy up, she'll just continue to, look in all the nooks and crannies, make sure that everybody is actually dead. Double tap here and there. No, just kidding.
Okay, double tap is needed. Just open the suit to space.
Just to be safe.
Just be safe. Yeah, it does look like when you're looking at them, they just simply ran out of life support.
All right. So while last
shit.
thing, and then Izzy can get to the locker. Casey's going to just try to identify names, or whether they're civilians, or if they're all from the same clan, or was there a mix here? Was there any kind of battle or anything like that?
Belters? Are they Earthers?
Yeah, these all look like Marsies.
Marsies?
But this is more of a Belter style ship, but there's mostly people from Mars.
Did they have like a company name on some overalls or something?
Oh God, why do you say these things? Yeah, I do need to get a company name out of it. I'm gonna go with, and you can't check me on this, McHitchens. Hitchens. Mick Hitchens.
Oh, McHitchens.
Yeah, Mick Hitchens.
McKitchen's manufacturing.
McHitchens Hauling.
Oh.
So it is a medium-sized cargo run firm. They do all the boring shit that you don't want to.
That's her tagline.
That's how you may treat them. Guys, do you happen to know anybody from the Mick Hitchens hauling group?
Casey doesn't.
Does anyone want to know them narratively, just for drama, or do you give no
Do we have
shits?
any Martians on our team besides Casey?
Oh well, yeah, Casey. Yeah, Casey's Martian. So yeah, maybe she knows somebody. Sure.
I mean, you're from Mars.
Yeah.
I'm from
You all know
Mars.
each other.
I thought
Addie's-
Addie was Earther.
No, Eddie's
Oh, no,
Eddie's at
Eddie's
Martin.
Martian.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
dusters.
Addie's a Martian. Addie likes people. He makes friends.
Well, the one that's downstairs he doesn't recognize at all.
Addie's got all sorts of friendly people, though. He's connected.
Yeah, if you wanted to actually declare that you knew somebody from this, it would be fine. Or not. You don't have to. It's okay.
No, I'm
I
good.
would, but they're all Martians.
True.
Yeah,
Do you think all of us Martians know each other? I mean, we do, but
Yeah.
that's not the point.
Oh, is Izzy a Martian?
No. Izzy's
No, Izzy's a belter, but he was trying to make the joke.
Yeah, got it.
But I'm pretty sure every belter knows each other and they know that they hate each other.
and we're all
I think
OPA. Yeah.
they all hate each other.
All
We're
right,
all
sure.
OPA, but just not the right kind of OPA, because there's like 50 different types.
Yeah, there's OPA and there's OPA.
There
We'll
it is.
just let a roll decide if it's
Okay, evens or odds. Somebody want to pick and then Casey rolls or Rob rolls.
yeah.
I'll go for evens.
All right. Evens, she knows someone.
Okay, and Artemis, I want you to describe the person that Casey knows that they've just walked in on.
I got a 3, so she doesn't know them anyway.
Oh, she doesn't know them? No, it's worse. This is somebody who's special to Casey. I'm gonna be a total dick about this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay, so I get to describe someone who Casey knows, but they're special as well.
Or not. I don't want something earth breaking, but it's someone who was known to them, and you can all here's the other thing, Merc and Chance, you're going to add one additional fact to this relationship after Artemis sets the table.
Okay.
Eddie
Rob?
is Martian, by the way. I checked the sheet. Eddie's
Yeah, Eddie's Martian. We can actually roll to see if because you could call out names and have Eddie know one as well, and we'll just do this back to him. But yeah, so go ahead and set the table, Artemis.
Okie dokie. So this was actually someone who rotated out of the Martian military. In fact, it was someone that saw quite a lot in Casey, but Casey's history with not really liking to follow orders meant that this person came to butt heads with Casey and was part of the reason why Casey actually left the MCRN.
It meant something to him.
Happy.
Oh God. So this
Tired,
is someone. Oh, I love it. Bert, do you have what would you add to this person with a conflicted past?
They officiated their first wedding.
Casey officiated?
Oh no, who's the dead person?
That's
Martian.
what we're doing, but I don't know that Casey has been married before.
No.
Yeah, you might not be able to tag Casey with marriage.
Damn.
Casey would be like that miserable bridesmaid speech. It'd be like drunk and stupid and who invited this person?
Oh, you could have ruined their wedding.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, you crashed the wedding and
You
ruined
crashed this person's wedding because you were just that full of hate. Crashed the wedding. Okay, Chance, bring home the horror of this social interaction.
Mine was that it was a chappie. It was a retired chaplain. a marine chaplain.
I like
Well,
that.
Oh, I like that. And it's okay. They can still be. They can still get married. I think.
yeah, no, just
That's space Catholics.
the marine chaplain / psychiatrist / therapist / kick your ass if you don't do enough-ish.
Yeah. So I like the idea. Do you want to give this person a name, Rob? A name and a gender.
Yeah, it's Marcel Marcellus.
We are seriously rolling the dice here, people. So Marcellus,
the Martian. It fits.
the Martian. Oh God.
From the Mountain Valley.
Ow. Oh man. Yeah. So
Eminem for sure.
Oh, M squared. The 3 M's. Okay, so yeah, this person is dead in front of you in a spacesuit. This is how they wound up.
Huh.
Hauling tractor parts to God knows where. Well, the log would probably know where.
I'll
Yeah,
get to the log, but first I want to know what's in this locker.
Yeah, Casey, she'll cry about this later. That's all. So.
Yeah, I don't know how Martians are gonna mourn somebody of that complicated a relationship. You'll go look at the tree. You'll go look at your hologram of like how Mars is gonna look someday, and be sad.
Oh, holy Mars, the skies will soon be blue.
Ouch. And so what I'm gonna do is ask, Izzy, you're gonna go terracing into a locker which someone is dead in front of. Yeah. So you have to kind of move them out of the way. Yeah. Just pull the door open. And yeah, you get the door. It's the spacesuit they never got to put on.
Oh, serves you right in your larder. Not having your suit nearby. I'm
Okay.
gonna go for the data core and try to get the logs.
Okay, you can. You'll probably be able to extract the data core without too much. What do you guys want to do with the ship, or do we want to decide that? Because we should wrap up tonight. Because Merc really has I've kept him past his bedtime.
Well, we can either like keep the coordinates and just sell the coordinates to a salvage team, as like a bounty.
Yep.
Or we could try to fix it and fly them both in and sell it.
Yep. Well, what I was going to do is have that be something we discuss and implement next week. We also are going to get, so quick round. What are your hopes and or fears for the next session? I'm going to start with Rob. I'm going to put Rob on, unless you're not ready to go. I'll put you on the spot.
Hopes and fears. So hopes that we can salvage the ship, either transfer the cargo to the Sommelier or tow or reactivate the ship and get it back to port. Fears will be that Marcellus perhaps has a deeper emotional impact on her.
Oh, that this could, yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm just typing it down for change. Michael, writing it down. Chance, what are your hopes and fears? They don't have to be either or whatever, but yep.
No, the hopes are going to be pretty similar. Like at this point, this is a gold mine. Like, yeah, it sucks that somebody passed on, but bygones and lost eras and all that. Like, this is a way to get enough money to get fully out of debt and away from those people that she wants to get away from. So she wants to capitalize on this, whether it's just taking the cargo or selling the location or figuring out a way to take the whole damn ship. That is where she's like, ooh, we can sell this thing. I can get out of debt. Her fear is they're not actually alone in space, and B, that something's going to happen because the Belters always lose. They could tow the ship, they get it back to a station, they try to sell it, and then some EarthCorp company's going to come in and be like, you can't sell our territory, or you can't sell our stuff. Now you owe us money because you caused us losses, and then she's going to get farther behind than she even was before.
These ideas are way more better than I could come up with to screw you over.
That's what the inners do.
Now, keep in mind your he's not the boss mag because I haven't figured out the order on the ship, but the Earther 8 is it 8? No, it's not 8. Ade is an Earther, so he might give you some shield from that. So he's actually a fairly aristocratic guy, which would be very interesting to see mixed with this group. It is meant to be. It is the last access we needed. Artemis, do you have any hopes and fears of what would?
I hope that this golden opportunity is actually golden, and that we are not going to suffer the effects of this reactor coolant and tax my newly found medical supplies that weren't all that impressive. And as for fears, he would definitely be eyeing up this Belter ship, Belter company stocked by Martians and start to worry, is this just a hauling company, or if we stumbled onto something perhaps we shouldn't have? Because Martians with their Navy tech wouldn't probably stuff a bunch of crates into a reactor, so what's going on?
That's a good point. Yeah, because the Expanse would never do that. They'd never have you stumble across a bigger mystery. But anyway,
no, obviously, you go to a distress call and everything works out fine. You don't totally rebalance the universe for everyone.
Yeah. Remember the McKitchens. Merc. What do you have? I mean, and you can have a hope and dream since everyone's already covered the one hope. You can have hopes and dreams about other people. You can actually dream slightly big if you want. Or fear slightly big, like they've opened a hole to another dimension of ham.
I mean, we're belters. We're just, our hopes are, I really hope I don't have to keep paying for air and water. It'd be great to breathe for free.
Yeah, we're heading toward that. It's a nice dream. Merc, what are you as a Martian? What is Addie, or what do you want? What are you thinking?
Well, Addie hopes that all of these succulent little canned hams aren't going to go to waste, so that we can all get together in the mess hall, chow down a bit, and when we arrive, we'll still have plenty of hams. We invite some new friends to make over our destination to come on over, have hams, just have a little sing-along, have campfire, and maybe play some Scrabble.
Ham, my hams.
Oh.
Ham,
We can probably add a singing focus if you're really if you're leaning into that. I will just give you a useless focus of singing.
That's just a chance.
Well, you also have bamboozle. I think your character actually has something equivalent to bamboozle.
Misdirection.
Misdirection, yeah. And what's your fear?
My fear is that all these hams are well past the expiration dates.
And contaminated.
Yeah, the expiration date's just a suggestion, so your contamination, you think twice. Well, folks, at Architects, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been kind of getting things off the ground with a brand new system, so thanks for putting up with all this. We are going to sign off. I gotta check and see what is coming up. What do you wind up doing?
Tomorrow is Cyberpunk.
Yes, tomorrow is Cyberpunk. Let me see what's our general weekly schedule. Here we go. Cyberpunk Red. You want to tell us about Cyberpunk Red? You may know the GM.
Yeah. So the GM of the Cyberpunk Red is this really cool bearded dude that's got braided mohawk and everything. He's great. You guys should check him out sometime. I hear he's a bit of a loon. And just to show how loony he is, the description for tomorrow's episode is episode 11, Welcome to the Neighborhood, part 4. The party is investigating the white alligator t-shirt wearing gangsters that have been harassing the Woodland Park respectable business owners, like the 80-year-old British couple named Nana and Pop Pop that run the local drug shop. Not pharmacy, the local drug shop. And they keep seeing these big-haired, big shoulder pad, leotard-wearing, glittery roller skate derby girls going around the neighborhood from their club/roller rink, and just all sorts of craziness coming on. So join us. It'll be a good time. Make things go hectic, and see how Cyberpunk messes with its players.
And also on Wednesday we don't have anything. On Thursday we're also off. We have Cookie Trek hopefully on Friday if Rufus and I can get our act together. It is going to be a trip to the world of discovery in the strange noob worlds. What happened when Michael Burnham and her new first officer traveled through time because of a time bug? And how come nobody really gave them shit when they wandered into the San Francisco dockyards unannounced? Well, Noob and Porthos Eternal may have had something to do with their seemingly miraculous escape. You're gonna have to find out because Noob's gonna write some strange new history. Anyway, folks, I'm probably not gonna shove us off to another channel because they don't deserve our crew. But if everyone wants to say bye, we will sign off and see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.